Hi guys, my name is Eugene and you are on my AZAROV TECH channel. Once upon a time in 2014 I had a Logitech M705 review on my other Russian channel. And while I was using that mouse I fell in love with that quick scroll wheel mode. But my M705 stopped working somehow in 2017. The left button failed and since then I used a different Logitech M280 mouse. I bought it on sale on ALIEXPRESS without much analysis. I just needed a mouse, but after the M705 I couldn't get used to the M280 anymore because this mouse didn't have any back-forward buttons and there were no my already beloved quick scroll wheel. And besides, the wheel in the M280 started to jam. You turn it down and the image goes in a completely different direction, not in the direction where you need it. In general, I was tormented with M280 and only now, after 3 years, I bought myself the much praised by reviewers Logitech MX Master 3. This will not be a review. I've been using MX Master for about 2 months and I'll just want to tell you what I didn't like and what I liked about this mouse. Let's go. And we'll start with the build quality. I want to say that the mouse is not cheap and costs about 100 euros. I bought it for 82 because of the sale. And of course, when you buy such an expensive mouse, you expect from it just the perfect quality. But I want to tell you that the quality is not perfect and I have two claims. Yes, maybe someone will say that they are not serious, but the scroll wheel has backlash to the left side and it is moving so that I even thought that there is a side wheel button. There is no backlash on the right side. Well, and my second small complaint, not far from the buttons back and forward, there is some unevenness at the tip of the plastic. I think this should not be either. Next, guys, as you see, the mouse itself is asymmetric and made exclusively for the right hand. It is quite high, and because of this height I have such a problem. I cling to this mouse. How this happens? For example, I type in something on the keyboard and after I try to grab the mouse I can accidentally hook it and thus throw it off the table because I often have it on the edge of the table. Thank God it didn't fly from the table yet, but the probability is high enough because for 2 months of use I didn't get used to it. But maybe this is of course just my problem. This mouse does not position itself as a gaming solution because the polling rate is only 125 Hz. This is of course not much and I dare to assume that they choose such frequency in order to save battery power. And by the way, on the Logitech website, it is not listed anywhere. Apparently they themselves are ashamed of such a low frequency. There are a lot of buttons here and they can be programmed. I like it. I love the soft electromagnetic scrolling wheel. This is a really new feeling and this scrolling is not just soft, it is also very quiet. Just listen to it. You cannot hear almost anything at all. And here I have a question. Since they put such a quiet wheel, they could also put quiet micro switches so that the buttons work quieter and so that the mouse can be called completely quiet. For example, Silent Master MX3. Of course, this may be as an idea for the developers of this mouse. The wheel itself is just a very convenient thing for me, and by the way, unlike the wheel that was on my old M705, you don't need to specifically activate the mouse for fast scrolling, because all you need to do is spin the wheel fast and then it starts spinning by inertia. But a separate button for turning wheel's resistance off is also here, and it is needed to start ultra fast scrolling. Then the wheel starts spinning even without a sharp start. By the way, on the back of the mouse, under the sensor, there is a button for switching between devices. There can be up to 3 devices. 2 of them are connected via Bluetooth and 1 with an adapter. For example, I connected 2 computers and a smartphone, and at the touch of a button I can reconnect between the 3 devices and it works really quickly. I don't know if this switching between computers will be very popular, I don't think so, but this mouse has this option. By the way, the declared function of transferring files from the computer to another computer, but it works when both computers are connected to the same network, and I got about 1.3 megabytes per second speed with my router. Not super fast of course, so you can't flip large files with this function. But some small projects, why not? I also want to warn everyone with smaller hands that this mouse will not suit for you. For me this mouse is comfortable, I have medium hands, but for my wife for example this this model was not comfortable. The mouse for her hands is just too big. Well, a short verdict. The wheel has slight backlash, the curvature near the buttons, the low frequency polling rate, 125 Hz, and the mouse is not suitable for small hands. Otherwise, everything is cool. Ergonomics, buttons, quick switch between devices, easy transferring files from one device to another with this mouse. Just a breathtaking wheel. I have never seen such a thing before. It is awesome, but the price is certainly not small. If you like this mouse and you're still going to purchase it, I leave referral links under this video. If you click on them, you will support my channel. In the future I will do more and more independent content for you. I really hope that my video was useful for you. I tried to highlight all the main points that I encountered in using this mouse. My name is Eugene. If you didn't know, subscribe to my channel if you didn't yet, and have a nice life, healthy life. Всем добра!